I like to be free. I am a free spirit. That's what the number 7 is. Don't you just love it? I have got a couple of friends who are like this, and they are amazing. So today I'm going to talk about the Enneagram number 7. And they are such fun to be around. They really are. They are the free spirits of the world. They are the ones that are like change. They like something different. They like to like new. They love new. In fact, they are into spontaneity. They are into different venues, things, adventures. So think about travelers, like the nomadic travelers. You know, there's some people who are like backpackers, and they just backpack their whole life. I mean, it's amazing. They just never seem to put their roots down, and that's a typical 7. It's like new adventures, nomadic. Let's move on to the next adventure. Let's move on to the next adventure. Let's move on to the next adventure. And if anything, 7s can really struggle with putting roots down because, you know, they feel too tied down. I had a friend, and it was just delightful. She's a 7, and we were in I think it was in Lauterbrunnen, and you know, this is some years ago, and I was traveling. We were traveling together. There were 3 of us, and she went out and she went out into the fields, and she came back and she woke me up in the morning, and she was throwing these daisies all over my bed. And she was going, wake up, it's a delightful day, you know, come and play. I've been skipping in the daisy fields. And of course you are. You're a 7, that's what you do. And I was just like, it's so charming. I mean, who does that? You know, you're an adult and you go out and pick daisies early before everybody else does and wake them up, throwing daisies, showers of daisies everywhere. And just so much fun. Just like, if you are into something fresh and something different and you need a bit of life and joviality, then quite often this, you know, the 7s are it. They are, you know, think surfer Dans, think you know, anybody who just loves freedom, you know. And look, everybody loves freedom to some degree, and this is one of the things that we can learn from them as other Enneagram numbers. Sometimes we get too caught up in the structure, we get too caught up in the striving to achieve, that we forget how to have the fun. And 7s are delightful because they inject that energy back into, like, hey guys, it's not all about that, and where's your level of freedom, and you need to get some kind of balance here, and it's not all about your career, and it's not all about, you know, making more money, and it's not all about whatever else it is that you're trying to achieve, you know, being the best at. It's not all about work, you know, learn. So they are an absolute delight for other Enneagram numbers, because these shoe wearers are, you know, exciting and fun. Of course, however, as I mentioned before, they're on the higher end of the Richter scale. They struggle to commit. They just don't. They are quite often the ones that just don't like to be tied down at all. So they struggle with relationships, long-term relationships, because at some point, you know, the partner wants to go, hey, look, you know, let's get married, let's have kids, and they're like, whoa, tie me down, you know, wait. Now, it's not to say, don't suddenly just go, oh, okay, well, I know my boyfriend, he doesn't want to commit, so he's automatically a 7. There could be other reasons that he's not committing. It could be childhood traumas. It could be, you know, a lot of other stress that he's had that he hasn't coped with. You know, it could be as simple as, I had one where he just felt that he wasn't earning enough money yet, and he wanted to be the best provider he could possibly be for his family when the time came, but he ran the risk, unfortunately, of potentially losing his partner if he didn't get his head around that. So it's not the only reason, but it's just something to be aware of. Now, the Freedom Kids are, you know, they're great fun. The animal that is associated with this Enneagram type is the dolphin. If you think about it, they roam the oceans, they swim, you know, and have fun. They're playing in the waves, they surf the waves, they jump out of the water. They're in a new location quite often, you know, every day. They can go wherever they want. They're not tied down. There's no, like, you can only swim in this place and that's it for the rest of your life. They just go wherever, and they hang out with crowds that are going to play and have fun with them. So very useful. My challenge, of course, for you today is take away this information and I encourage you to take that next step on your new path with me. Hopefully you'll continue on, and if you find this information useful, please do share it, please do subscribe, please do, add comments, go onto our Facebook page and sort of go, this is what I found really useful. I've got this friend who's this number who, I picked up that, I've got an Enneagram 7 or a 4 or a 3 or whatever. This, just start becoming aware. This is where it all starts, is what shoes am I wearing? Am I wearing the right shoes? Am I on the right path? If it's not the right path, what path do I want to get on? Does that path require different shoes? If so, how do I transition into those shoes without upsetting the apple cart and everybody around me? And with a tribe that's going to help me get to where I actually want to go, singing the song I want to sing, dancing the dance I want to dance. And if that sounds like you, then please feel free to join me. I am doing these bite-sized chunks every single day. I am writing a book as well, Shoe Psychology, What Do Your Shoes Tell You About You? It'll go into more depth, but I'm trying to keep this information as tight and concise as possible for you, so that you are able to just slot it into your very busy schedule. I know everybody's very time poor, especially mums, ladies, everybody. We are doing so much more than we ever have before, and just to try and grab 5 or 6 minutes or 10 minutes out of the day can sometimes, it's achievable to actually do that. You can do it in the car, exercising while you're doing your chores, if you want to have a conversation or a question, feel free to pop it into the Facebook group, and let's get talking. And I look forward to helping you further. The next type that we are talking about is the number 8. Very interesting. You want to tune in for that one. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Thank you so much again for your time, ladies. Namaste.